Maybe they start singing one day. Maybe small steps of walking help them to dance one day. And it has been happening to the
Do you feel that they have certain thoughts where they feel that there's a gap in how younger generation understands them?
I feel every child should have a very happy home, and parents should not carry whatever feelings they had the whole day back to home. Then just be the parents,
Stopped living for themselves, and they're very hesitant to
come
restart their
forward.
life. Yeah, restart their life at this stage for anything. So how do you convince those people? Namaskar. Welcome to She Thrive, a yet another heartfelt episode of She Thrive. Today we are going to talk about life after retirement, finding purpose again. Generally, we have seen our elderly people in the family giving their life to just go with the flow after the retirement. But I've recently met someone who is redefining the retirement. And I'm absolutely honored to have my guest today with us because she will help you find the child within you, to deal with the grief, to develop relationships, gratitude, and basically restarting your life absolutely after retirement. Today we have with us Sujata Ma'am, an educator. She's a storyteller, a mentor, and someone who has beautifully redefined what it means to begin again. So after a fulfilling career as a school principal, after fulfilling career as a school headmistress, Sujata Ma'am chose not to see retirement as an ending, but as a beginning of completely new chapter, which is her second inning. Through her initiative, The Child in Us, she brings people across generations together to discover the joy, the creativity, the story, and the innocence of childhood. She is also building communities around happiness, gratitude, and giving. Behind this entire joyful journey, there lies a deeply human story. Sujata ma'am, welcome to She Thrive. This is an absolute pleasure to have you with us.
A very good morning and namaste to Prerna. I think so. It's a wonderful opportunity for me to connect with you and on such a lovely platform. So, since you're talking about my second innings, let me just read a poem to you.
Sure.
My second innings. I thought the race was nearing its end. Then life whispered, begin again, with stories to share and dreams to pursue. I found a new version of me too. I chose to laugh, to learn to give, to touch a heart, to truly live. With gratitude guiding every day, I found my own beautiful way. Not starting over, not turning back, just taking a new and a brighter track. The best is not behind me yet. My second innings has just begun without any regret.
Wow, lovely.
So basically, I feel this world is so beautiful. Why do we ever need to think that retirement means, okay, my journey is finished? Now I just need to confine myself in a home, in a room, and we need to be dependent on our kids. Things have changed over the time. I had already thought my second innings much before my retirement was there
Oh,
because I had met IU as an educator. I always wanted to plan my things in advance. So I used to keep my this month, this activity, this. And let me tell you, the best thing what God has blessed me with a human connect. We are
lovely.
not dealing with machineries. We are
Yes.
dealing with kids from right 2.5 to their grandparents also. So it was the school which first gave me the platform to connect with three generations. And that, because I used to conduct a lot of activities For all my parents, my grandparents, my kids, and every student, I wanted to touch their lives deeply. The reward which I have got is that connect. Till today, I get a message, ma'am, are you free? My son has got his admission and he's moving abroad. He wants to take your blessings. So that connect a child who was admitted in the kindergarten at the age of 3 plus now is going to pursue his higher studies, and still the parent wants and the child wants to connect to me. So I think so. It's just a sheer blessing of God that I have left some impression on my kids. So I'll tell you that after my retirement, it was the COVID time, 2020. And it was God's mercy that very soon I got connected in taking online classes for the teachers. And there was a Sai Dham Association in Canada who connected with me to conduct sessions with the senior citizens over there. So my journey for first connecting with the citizens online was through the Sai Dham. So again, it's Almighty. I believe that whatever you do, things come automatically your way. He's the one, he's already thought some plans for you. We are the ones to just follow it. So this journey has been very beautiful till now. It is never looking back. And by I have ensured that I connect to each and every person. When I'm taking a stroll in the evening on my walks and in the society, I it happens so that I always wish them. If they're senior to me, I wish them. If they're kids who come and hug me. So, what is it exactly I'm transferring is a human association, a hug, a smile, and as if we know each other from ages. A time comes that automatically you build a beautiful bonding. So that is very important. Please, I think so. This is the best part of our journey, and this is the time when the real age starts for us 60 plus. 60 is no age, 60 is the age to start and do what your dreams are, pursue your dreams. Every person should ensure to have some hobby, some dream, whether you go on a solo trip, whether you go on a trip with your group, anything, big or small, but do something.
Absolutely. And so beautifully, Sujata ma'am, you have summarized your entire wisdom into this 2, 3 minutes of description about what you are doing, how you are doing, and what impact is it creating. So thank you so much. This was so refreshing to hear me. And couple of things which I am going to take away with this introduction only that you have given is this. You planned your retirement, post-retirement new life well in advance. So which is, please take a note, audience, that yes, we should actually start thinking about it, and human connection, I think the ample amount of time we talk about it, it's going to be less only that how much human connection is important. And I'm looking forward to learn from you, and of course everybody who is watching this today, that how can we actually build those, because like you said, you smiled at them without asking yourself whether I know this person or not, whether he or she is connected to me already or not, just passing the smile and spreading the kindness. Lovely. I'm sure that this discussion is going to be very fruitful, healthy, and with a lot of takeaways. So with that, generally, as you have already said that, people decide to relax, but you wanted to rebuild yourself about, in this entire new journey. You have beautifully already described about your second inning. So, what changed inside you when you were perhaps in your career, or the COVID or post-COVID or pre-COVID time? What changed inside you that made you say, "I'm not done yet"?
Okay, so behind this is a very touching story. In fact, before my retirement, that was the year when I celebrated my 25th anniversary, when my kids They moved to the professional college, the younger one. The elder one got a beautiful opening at Taj Group of Hotels. But the saddest part was my mother in law, she was in coma, and my mother was in Alzheimer. So, in fact, having so many challenges in life, seeing somebody who's very dear to you cannot recognize you. Your own mother, she has forgotten your name. And my mother in law, who's my Amma. Till today, my all her body and each one of us connect to her always as Amma. And she is within me. I never feel anybody is gone. It all depends the kind of relationship you have with that person. So she is a part of me. We all are a part of our parents. What you see them doing, there's no lesson in life which can teach you what you need to do. You need to have be thankful, you need to be courteous and all these things. These you just imbibe seeing your parents. So that was very hurting to me because my mom, and in fact, I was the one who she really, really the pampered soul I was. So everybody had their, somebody was with the father's side, somebody was with the mother's side. So I was a very, I am an emotional person, but I try to overcome many things because being emotional is very good. That should be there. You shouldn't be very practical in life, especially for our generation. We think that way. And then I thought to myself, कि there comes a time when your parents don't recognize you. When we used to ask her, okay, tell us, so what's my name? You, तुम मेरी जान हो, तुम मेरा बच्चा हो. So this is the answer I used to get. And this is one person I know, but there are endless people over here. Maybe somebody's mom, maybe somebody's father, who have just left the hope of living. Why? Because nobody had held their hands. Nobody had shown them the path because they are of that generation that they couldn't dream of the future. If you compare every generation, things change after 5 to 10 years. It's not a span of a long span which the generation changes. You must be seeing your own kid, how they change with the time, your own colleagues with whom you're working. So then I thought to myself, let me do something which I can connect only to the seniors. And connecting to the see all the handling each and everything of a senior is handling a small child. You need to pamper them. You need to listen to them. They may be repeating the things again and again, but have that patience to listen to them. So you have to ensure, give them loads of opportunities that whatever they want to pursue, maybe they start singing one day, maybe small steps of walking help them to dance one day. And it has been happening to the extent, Prerna, I have conducted, in fact, your drama, theater, dances, each and everything, circus, where three generations means the youngest child was 3 years old and the oldest was 80 by God's grace. And we were all at the same platform. So, theater is something, again, you're giving them the confidence to, oh, yes, I can do it. Initially, they all come and they tell me, ki, it's very difficult. I've never been on the stage. I said, yes, that was the same with me. I was a very quiet person, a very introvert person. It's only my mother's illness and her disease which made me think, no, I need to do something because I'll be aging. It's not I'm helping anybody, it's I'm trying my best to help first myself. Because if I'm helping myself, that happiness I'm also getting. That connect I'm getting for so many people who hold my hands. And I think so, that is the biggest gift. That is the biggest treasure a person can have. So that is what made me think "Ki this is what I need to relive." When I spoke my idea to my principal before my retirement, Mrs. Madhok, I told her one day, ki, ma'am, she asked me, Sujata, once you retire, what will you do? I said, ma'am, I've already thought. Kere, this is also you planned much in advance. Then I shared it with her. She says, it's a beautiful idea. And by God's grace, wherever I have worked, whether it's Cambridge School or Mayur School, it is a blessing that till today I am connected to all my principals who have brought this Sujata. They were the ones who saw that, yes, you can go far. I was a very introvert person, confined to myself. What changed in me was one workshop that was early childhood education workshop by Dr. Vanita Kaul. Then it was never stepping back. You have to find that passion in you. We all have degrees, we all have everything. But unless and until you don't feel what change you want to bring in you first, then the child. You cannot impose things to the children. You cannot impose things to the seniors. First, you have to keep yourself in that place. You can't dictate terms to your teachers who are working with you. They are the true ones who can bring in miracle.
Lovely. And one thing that you said is, first of all, I would like to congratulate you and thank you for whatever you are doing, because many of us at this age where we have ailing parents at our houses, we know very well what this transitioning period has an effect on their mental health. Because yes, I believe that we are living in a transitional world, and especially people at your age, you have seen drastic differences, two different worlds altogether, from earlier where it was till the new AI and Gen Z generation, plus everything new that we are watching. I mean, it's a drastic change and it is taking a toll on the mental health of people. So hats off, lovely, and thank you so much for what you are doing. And you said that I'm helping myself first and then I'm helping others, which is very important, that perhaps our parents also need to understand, and we also need to understand as we grow older, that love yourself and then help others. So thank you so much, and many many congratulations to you. I was reading about you, and I saw that you had mentioned about child in us. So could you explain a little bit about exactly what this child in us means, and what do you think that adults are losing today when they stop being playful, when they stop being curious and carefree also at the same time?
Yes, the theme child in us. This was a theme I had thought that I'll start my next project with child in us.
Hmm.
That is reliving your childhood. You have to entrust yourself, believe in yourself. Why? If we are 60, can't we do whatever we want? Pick up a brush, pick up a paint, try to have beautiful strokes all around. But that picture which you'll create will surely have a story to it. And with that picture, just think once. I always tell everybody the idea and whatever we had learned earlier, that write every day. Writing is one tool which helps your brain to think, and through the pen, it expresses each and every thought of yours. So when you write yourself, whatever painting you do, you first paint it. I think so. It's not only you. There'll be many. If you write a story to it, they would love to it. I
Hmm.
have been telling my friends all around of different age, start writing letters.
Oh, lovely.
Because when you write a letter to somebody, and
Hmm.
this is an activity which I have been doing.
Okay.
I I buy inlands and
Hmm.
postcards. So
Okay.
you have to write the address to whom you're writing. You have to
Okay.
think everything. Then
Hmm.
your thoughts starts moving. Oh
Hmm.
yes, what should I write? This letter will be reaching this person in 5 days, 6 days.
Hmm.
Remember, we used to keep on waiting for the
Yeah.
postman to come.
Yes.
Gone are
Yes.
the days we see the postman putting the letter in the letter box. Gone are
Hmm.
the days when we see the letter box. But a person waiting, your video has stopped, bitter. Huh. So a person, we used to keep on waiting for simple letters. Ki, yes, somebody's letter is going to come. and then opening that inland or a envelope or reading a postcard, it gives you lots of happiness. Because what I'm doing now is, after I finish one activity, I pick up a inland and I write the whole process of how I started and how what was the outcome of this activity, and I write that letter to myself. So this one activity gives you so much of happiness and satisfaction. You were able to touch the life of two of them. You were able to, my first activity during COVID, after the COVID period was little lean, I was in Bangalore with my kids. I had two lovely ladies with me who came with a mask and we did an activity together.
Mhm.
So that was the starting. And now the I never believe in numbers. If seven of them have come, if 15 of them have come, if 40 of them have come, I think so that is a blessing for all of us to connect to each other. So that is what the child in us is. You have to believe you're not old. You have to believe you can do everything. You have to learn to enjoy. Puja, Path, yoga, exercise is very important for all of us. Beyond that, it is inner happiness. Beyond that, laughing clubs will not help you to laugh from your heart. So involve yourself in such things that you laugh thoroughly. So this is every single activity has some kind of a learning for all of us. You try, you execute, and when you see the result, it was amazing. When I said I'm organizing a pajama party, we just happened to organize a pajama party. And that's also for all the seniors. It was hilarious. We all came in our cord sets and whatever best we could, your
Hmm.
hair accessories, with your
Hmm.
anything and everything, with a normal slippers, different. And we had a proper nail art. We sang songs. We and
Hmm.
hilarious it was.
Lovely.
So everybody said ki people must be wondering, Sujata auntie is crazy at organizing a pajama party for seniors. Why? Why can't they enjoy? They have all the right to enjoy. In fact, they are all free.
Yeah.
So they are using their best time
Yes.
doing such beautiful activities.
I
So
totally
that
agree with you.
is
And this energy is infectious. I have seen it firsthand. I know, I mean, I can really connect to what you're saying, and this is getting emotional also at some point in time because when you in a fast-paced moving world, when you look back at your mothers and parents or grandparents at families, and you see how they have started believing in themselves, and why can't they really live? That question is really important. So thank you so much that you're doing it, and I wish all the happiness and support of the world that can get you into doing this, and lovely. So you have said that writing letters, which touched me because uh, in today's world, I think we are losing up on many important things, isn't it? What do you have to say? Because AI, if you are aware of how it is just taking the opportunity to think away from the people and then typing emails rather than writing a sentence. I think it is becoming a thing now. We have to push people to write, whereas it was so mechanical in our older systems.
so I feel, of course, progress is very important and we need to move ahead with the changes.
Hmm.
But what is happening is we've stopped thinking. And that is one of the reasons you just, with one click, you get each and every answer.
Yeah.
Why? During our days, for every answer, we had to go to the library, look for the book from where the book is there. You had to get a book issued, or if you want to sit in the library, pick up that book, look for whatever you're, or for any meaning, pick up a dictionary. It used to take time. And it's not only time when we are flipping pages, so we are not looking for one word. Maybe you are flipping and seeing so many words and you get to, oh, this is the meaning of this.
Hmm.
So we have forgotten that. Every page, every picture has a story to it. With the time, things are changing. But I think so. the human connect, the bonding with the family is finishing also. You go to the best of the restaurants. You find if a couple is there, if the friends are there, they're not chatting to each other. If you're traveling in the flight, every place you go, you'll have a person which is their best buddy, their best friend as your phone.
Mm.
That is your family. That is your dictionary. That is everything is your phone. That's your. We used to have camera. We used to look for the negative score. We had to get it done. Then again go to the photographer, get it back, and then admire those pictures. Then paste it in the albums. Until today, you flip over and you see all those memories are still there, bright, though they are black and white pictures. Yes, we are seeing everything. That is how you are at one place and I'm at different place, but still we are interacting so beautifully. So everything has the pros and cons. We have to ensure that, and we have to move with the time. Hiccups will come, and it will be a part of our life because every learning a new skill takes time. But don't forget that you human the relationships, your brothers, your family, your friends cannot be replaced by in
Technology.
fact, AI, technology,
Yeah.
and making short reels. These
Yes.
are not the
Yes.
end.
And I love that you said this because it is actually a problem, you know. Literally, a room, four people sitting in a room, and everybody's watching phone. It looks very awkward when you watch it from outside, but perhaps the people who are doing it, they don't realize what they're doing. So yes, we need to talk more about it, and people like you, please do something around it because it is something that need to be addressed, and this is coming in a big bang. Even, you know, it's going to be more havoc than we can expect. Anyways, so you have witnessed, you know, you said that you child in you sessions and other storytelling sessions that you organized, you have seen perhaps 3 to 4 generations now, I would say, come together through these programs. So is there any moment that you want to share with me that made you realize that, okay, that's the reason why I was doing it? Any such story, any such moment that you
Okay,
want to
that's a beautiful story. In a tower, but in fact, in a society, Silver City.
share? Mm-hmm.
So I had done Damru. So
Mm,
Damru was a comedy skit, a small skit
mm,
where the senior most person, in fact, my friend, had become Dadi, and the kid who had become her grandchild, and that was a conversation between both of them.
okay.
So it was a beautiful connect, a beautiful bonding regarding what we should eat. The child wants something, pizza and all, but
Mm,
Dadi is saying you have desi ghee. Some funny kind
mhm,
of
mhm.
dialogues were there, which they were exchanging with each other.
Okay.
You won't imagine, in fact, after the whole program finished, everything went off well. And that girl, in fact, she said, my friend said, you won't, every day, night, she used to call me up to check. She stays alone. Ki, Dadi, you're okay? Dadi, do you need anything? So see, one small stage with few days of practice has created such a wonderful bonding,
Yeah.
which till today she remembers. She calls her Dadi only. So
Oh,
it's not the stage gives us just a platform to perform. It builds many relationships also. We create such small things, but the magic which happens behind that is amazing and commendable. So
absolutely.
that is, it's not one instance, so many of them. In fact, what during circus, so it was a huge program. We did it circus,
Mm,
and then everybody was saying. I said, okay. One child asked me. We all were at the stage. That was the grand
mm,
finale part. So we all were
mhm,
at the stage. So I said, whenever anybody feels like, I want to do some activity, I want to just speak my heart. So just call me. Your Sujata is there with you. So I'm just one number away. You give me a call and I'll be there. So one child came up to the stage. He said, "So you work in Blinkit?" See, because today's child only knows Amazon and Blinkit. I said, "Yes." I work with Blinkit. So you give me a call, you see, I'll be there with a Blinkit bag, a
Oh.
bag of full stories and lots of things which I will share with you. So
Hmm.
see how, and you can never forget these things.
Yeah.
I still remember, this is nothing concerned to your the child in us and everything. One child, I was working with Cambridge as a nursery teacher, Navjot Singh Tid. And every day in the morning, he used to come, he used to finish his full tiffin. And Sunday ho ya Monday, rose cow, ande. And his tiffin used to be finished. Okay. So I was just teaching them patterns on the slate because we, before handing over the pencil, we do a lot of practice with the pre-writing skills. So
Hmm.
we
Hmm.
give them tools which,
Hmm.
in fact, the things which is easier for them to handle.
Yeah.
So they were making, I said, make a big circle. So big circle, two small circles, the eyes, one standing line, one sleeping line, everything happened. Okay. He came and he was a Sardar,
Hmm.
he was from Sardar family. So he came and he told, Sujata ma'am, just see. So I said, oh, very good. You made so beautiful, Navjot. So one child came, Apoorv, and they all must be working now. I'm talking that long association I have. And Apoorv came, he had just scribbled. So I said, yes, Apurva has also made very nicely, but he can do much better. So Navjot, what he did, since he was, both of them were on my table, he picked up his slate, he kept it in between like this, so that Apurv can't see him. And
Hmm.
he's telling, गुचुड़ मुचुड़ कराए झूठ बोलती हो फिर भी excellent बोलती हो. I'll tell you, my starting was right from there.
Hmm.
Every day you have a different story.
Yeah.
We just don't go to teach. We
Hmm.
have an emotional bonding.
Yeah, absolutely.
My 15 years of working in Mayur was not only a place and an institution where I've given my best and I've got the best. It is a place, I think so. It was my home, I would say. So that is very, very important. Wherever you go, build a relationship.
Absolutely.
That
And
helps
wherever
you.
Navjot and Apoorv are today, they must
If they
be.
see my podcast, they'll surely remember.
Yes, yes, and they will also smile and they will be,
Yes.
thinking back about those memories, and it's such
It
a
is
refreshing.
only a teacher who can and tries her best to have beautiful memories throughout life. Because every year you're connecting to 35 to 40 kids. Of
Yes.
course, our school had just 25, that's it. But every year there's a change, every year there's so many things.
Yeah.
So I have so many endless stories. When I sit with a group of people, if I say that and everybody laughs, then one
Hmm.
after the other, everybody starts sharing stories.
Yes.
So that start, that kick is very important.
Absolutely, absolutely, no doubt about it. And spreading stories and spreading happiness is what you have been doing, and please keep doing that. So I also know that you are also very kind-hearted in sense of helping people. I've seen you doing a lot of initiatives towards helping poor, like philanthropy, and also what kind of world do you really imagine for the upcoming generations?
I'll tell you, this is the saddest part of our life, that we spend so much and so much everywhere. We can donate to many places where funds are not required. But we forget the hand holding and feed the ones or give education to the ones who really require. See, when you do something, a community, anything you do, any seva, it is you are blessed, they are not blessed. You are blessed because it is going through you.
That's very nice.
And the smiles which you see on their faces, they keep on waiting. Today,
Hmm.
so and so person will come. I have a friend of mine, you won't imagine. She has been going from ages to go and give that biryani to the children. It's not me, hundreds of people are giving in very different ways. But if you give this, why I'm telling you that My friend is known as a biryani auntie. Those kids keep on waiting, biryani auntie will come. So
Hmm.
she is going to get biryani for us.
Hmm.
They don't want to have certain things. No chocolates. Chocolates is just one that cannot fill their stomach.
Absolutely.
That one full packet of biryani can fill their stomach.
Stop.
So these small things connecting to the old age home, whatever you can do, go and do for them. So I think so we need to be more sensitive. We need to understand we are blessed souls, that we have everything in life. But the ones who don't have, whatever you do, we plan activities where children sell their things. Whatever money collected goes for a cause. So these small initiatives, I think so, it doesn't require a lot of hard work or you need to take permission or something. Just a coordination you require.
Yes.
So once you
Very well.
just need to coordinate with like-minded people, everybody comes forward.
So well said. Yes, coordination is what we really require. Lovely. So, especially, because this is an advice for the younger generation today, and we often see younger generation being indulged into a lot of pressure at a very young age. Somehow, the pressure building has begun. Uh, we see it among our children's, youngsters, etc. So, how it was in your days? First of all, I would like to understand, and how can we really learn from it and how can they really handle this pressure and why so much pressure in the first place?
The best part was I was heading the kindergarten block. When every parent who used to come and have an interaction with me, my child is very sensitive. Just tell me whose child is not sensitive, whose child doesn't want to be, whose parents' children they don't want to be pampered. Everybody requires. School is a place where they get a lot of pampering, they get a lot of time, they get in fact, a hands-on experience with so many activities that nobody could think of. They get of so many knowledge, the interaction with their peer groups. So every small thing now the school is taking care. I'm sorry to say that. Since the if you see the young generation is so busy and you can't blame them. Hats off to the young generation, the kind of pressure they are handling these days. In such challenging times, every second day, there's a new challenge for them. At least we as teachers, we as educators, we can make their life better. But parents have to take this out from their minds. Pressure. What is pressure? Talk to them about pressure cooker. There shouldn't be a pressure in the kids. Why? Let them play, let them do. Do not expect too much. Like you will never get. Think yourself, your boss starts expecting too much. So, of course, unknowingly, you're not enjoying that. It's not a pressure. You don't enjoy, you get little this thinking how to handle the situation. These words of pressure and all these things should be removed from the dictionary. Honestly speaking, we all have to ensure how we can manage our time better. That is first thing. See, when we were there, the best part was we were 4 to 5 siblings.
Hmm.
Our parents have never sent us for any class.
Yeah,
This activity, this
that's
activity,
also a
this
factor.
activity. So the best part was we were confined to a home. We want to
Hmm.
lie down, we'll lie down. If we
Hmm.
want to have puri at a very odd time, we'll get that puri also to eat. Now
Hmm.
the child comes, either the didi is there to pick up or the grandparents of there. A
Hmm.
small incident, I'll tell you. It was compulsory in a school for every teacher and didi. Of course, the driver conductor is there in the buses.
Hmm.
You can read the story of that particular home when you are picking up the child from the parents and making them comfortable in the bus or while dropping.
Okay.
Just ask me how.
Hmm.
When you hand over the child in the morning, mostly the children are dropped by their parents, either
Hmm.
of the parents. Oh,
Hmm.
the child is thrilled. Some of them have a mixed emotion. And that bye continues as if we all are going for a foreign trip. So
Yeah.
that is something, really something to enjoy in the bus.
Right.
So when you're dropping the child, when your parents are there to pick you up, the
Mm.
child will try to jump from the first step to mama's or father's
Yes, absolutely.
arms. When the grandparents are there, the child is equally happy. But he'll be only happy depending on the grandparents, how they have been pampered at home.
Mm.
Because if you do not take care of your parents, and it has been given to them as a duty, no grandparent would love
Mm.
to be. I'm a grandparent, but everything should come as a excitement for a grandparent. Oh, tomorrow dadu is going to come to pick you up. Oh,
Mm.
tomorrow nani is going to come to pick you up. So that parents also feel privileged. Oh yes, I'm the one who's going to go and pick up my darling. So then the child will happily go to the grandparents. But the saddest part is when the nanny is there to pick up the child. The child keeps on looking at the face of the teacher because that hug, that connect cannot be given by the Didi. And the worst is when the children go to the crèche, extended hours, but you can't help it. That's a part of life. So that should go on. I feel every child should have a very happy home, and parents should not carry their whatever feelings they had the whole day back to home. Then just be the parents of your child and pamper the grandparents also. I'm able to do so many things. It's only because of the support of my family, nobody else. It's my husband. You have seen every small thing. My husband takes over the charge wherever you get stuck up. My kids, even my grandson, for that matter, they they were very before my retirement. All three of my kids, they were very they were thinking apprehensive. Ki, what will happen when Mama is going to retire? Because the whole day her life revolves school, kids, everything. So how is she going to lead her life? When they see me being involved, kehte, Amma, that's the best thing you could think of. Whatever way you want to lead your life.
Mm.
So school is a family. I believe it is an institution, but especially when you handle kindergarten, for me it was a family, to be very
Those
honest.
innocent children around you, of course.
Many children used to connect with me like Amma, whatever they used to say, because
Mm.
I was quite mature with that
Mm.
time.
Mm.
So that bonding we had shared beautiful.
Lovely, lovely, I'm sure. And but there are still some instances where a lot of elderly parents at home, when we try to kind of, you try to include them into different sort of activities, or you tell them, or maybe I'm sure that you must be meeting a lot of other different people. Uh, because however life had taken them so far, but they've stopped living for themselves, and they're very hesitant to
Come
restart their
forward.
life, yeah, restart their life at this stage for anything. So how do you convince those people, because you said they are hesitant initially. If you are meeting a new person altogether, how will you convince them?
See, yes, you do have challenges. So initially, whenever I'm planning any activity and I put it and I start approaching people, okay, let's do this, let's do. There was one time I did an activity and just towards the end, four friends backed out.
Hmm.
Ki, this is too childish. That
Hmm.
is it.
Hmm.
After, slowly, there were many. That day, of course, I broke. But
Hmm.
then you have somebody above all of us.
Hmm.
Again, they thought to themselves, they all connected. I had a much bigger group, so many friends, so many kids joined me. So I think so. The biggest challenge is to convince them.
Hmm.
For your knowledge, for this Independence Day, I'm in Bangalore and we are doing percussion with the senior citizens.
Hmm.
with the drumsticks.
Hmm.
So they thought, how, oh, we'll do this. I said, yes. I said, that's the latest. Then
Hmm.
I keep on sending them videos. I try to convince them how we can do this is what, this is how we'll do practice. You have to motivate them to all
Yeah.
levels. And then for kids, I always do is, oh, Sujata, auntie will give you a Maggie party. though Maggie is not, though Maggie is not healthy.
Yeah, but some sort of motivation, even a small toffee
Motivation.
or a chocolate, so
Yeah,
that they
yeah.
get binded by you.
Then we
Yeah, I
have a
mean,
picnic. Get together,
yeah,
we
yeah.
celebrate whatever we
Or
do.
a story time, anything, that can motivate those kids.
Yes.
Lovely, wonderful. And you almost answered to my next question that I'm going to ask you is basically, of course, there must be times that you would have felt that I can't do it anymore, because you also need motivation, right? And then so many challenges around you. Uh, was there a moment and how did you stood against it? Like when you felt like giving up?
It was not giving up.
Hmm.
It makes you a little weak. But by God's grace, you have friends around. And when they say, ki, Sujata, not to worry, we will do it. We are four, we will create a magic. So that is your strength. See, because we should not only have something ki negative. Oh, I'm depressed. No, why? If I've taken a step forward, there are steps ahead. So keep on walking small steps. You will reach there. Maybe you will take time, but those steps will help you reach the final spot. So it happens. It's not easy ki everything is in the platter and everything goes blah blah blah. So many hiccups you have, but then when being in education and for 30 years just managing an administrative job and connecting to so many parents and heads under whom I've worked, I would say a lot of learning I have with me. My biggest mentor in my professional career is Mrs. Veena Sirohi, my principal of Cambridge School, and not a single principal is, I would say, ki I should not be naming them. Each and every principal, I have learned so much from them. I was a very hard taskmaster, looking for perfection. So when, when last before my this thing retirement, I told my principal, I
Hmm.
said my teachers will be really very happy Sujata ma'am is going because they used to stand at one place. Okay, let us see what Sujata ma'am is going to tell us. So by God's grace, as I see, I don't want anything in life. I want that yes, people should remember they have been trained by Sujata. And my teachers, they were my biggest asset.
Absolutely. That in fact we are seeing continuously through your different explanations and conversations that it's all possible also because of connections, and it all started
Yes,
also because of connections.
yes.
So that is the biggest asset that people should work on, biggest skill, biggest investment in life, is to be kind to people and build connections.
Be happy. First thing is be happy. Be contented. Be
Yeah.
grateful. Gratitude. I've
Mm.
started a club by the name of Shukrana.
Yeah.
So it's open to everybody.
What is Shukrana? Tell us about it.
Shukrana is a club
Mm.
where we start with a small prayer
Mm.
that we want to give you. We are grateful to the Almighty that
Mm.
at this age we
Mm.
have the freedom to do whatever we want.
Yes.
We can enjoy every moment of a life.
Mm.
We can plan where we want to go. There are
Mm.
no hiccups by God's grace in our life.
Mm.
Maybe health issues, maybe emotional, maybe your family pressure, but all of us. And the best part, what I like in today's world, every kid, our kids in our family, they want their parents to enjoy.
Yeah. That's a good
And
part.
that is how we are able to move ahead.
Yes.
Maybe you have a dream. Maybe you are very passionate.
Mm.
But once you get the support of the family, then only you can enjoy everything. There are many who are hesitant to move ahead. So they may be having some reason. And you cannot have कि पांचों उंगली एक बराबर. No, it's not. Your own kids will differ in traits, in nature, in the feelings to express. So everything is not the same.
Yeah, yeah, so true. You're representing a certain, age group of women's today in this conversation. Do you feel that they have certain thoughts where they feel that that there's a gap in how younger generation understands them? Because you are talking to a lot of women's and you must be getting a lot of experiences and at times we feel that perhaps they are not being heard enough or whatever. So what do you I mean, if you're representing them at this moment, what emotions that they are feeling and you want to share with our viewers today?
Okay. So here I would say, because most of the people with whom I'm connected with, and most of the people whom I approach, and I feel ki, okay, I can do something. So it is all about giving. No relation in the family can move ahead without giving, without understanding. We just can't think, ki, "Oh, we are old parents." Why old, bhaiya? We all are walking, we all are happy, we all are watching TV, we all are communicating with our family members on the phone. We all can sing. Why old? So, first thing is, give the same love, same thing, and understand that are your children, that they need their time. We should not be over dependent on our kids.
Mm,
We should be self responsible. We should be confident. If you have problem, your kids are there with you. God forbid. And this can only happen if you start believing yourself. Oh, yes, I have my life. You start thinking that way. If you think it's my life, it's their life also. So that gap will only arise when we don't try to understand each other. Otherwise, in a family, when you're staying together, that is the biggest blessing. So you have to understand them. Children are coming late in the night, their traveling schedule, their expectations from their every department. How
mm,
do we expect they should come and pamper us all the time? Why should
mm.
they always pamper? Why can't we pamper them? So if we have to pamper also, na?
But isn't it enough that they have already pampered and it's the time that now the old people in the family need to be pampered because they've already
Yes,
done enough? So,
they have done, but are we doing anything to expect something from them? Whatever we have done, it was a responsibility, and we have
mm,
enjoyed that phase of our life.
mm,
We have not taken it as a work. We have
mm,
to think that it was not a work.
mm,
We had a in-law staying with us.
mm.
We had a guest coming from different places, all the relatives,
Yeah.
and still we managed the show.
Mm,
It was not the husband had to take care of the child.
mm,
We've done everything single-handedly.
yeah.
But we enjoyed that phase. So enjoy your old age. Old age, no, we are the young ones. You have first thing is ki this is our age now to enjoy.
Yes.
Honestly, once
Yeah.
you start thinking na, ki this is the age when we have no responsibility, and if you and you're blessed to be with the kids,
Mm,
you have all the freedom, you can do anything. See, freedom is must for every citizen, and freedom is must at every age.
yeah.
But love yourself. Get up in the morning, stand in front of the mirror, thank the Almighty, close your eyes, and say, God, thank you so much. I'm hale and hearty. And
Mm,
let me enjoy my day today. Bless me to enjoy my day. And don't make plans कि इतने साल बाद मेरा बच्चा क्या करेगा. Why, भाई? If you are guiding your child at the right path, वो बच्चा कर लेगा.
mm,
This thing of living for the day is a lesson to me. We had happened to go for the shadow holidays with our kids to my mama's place,
mm,
and the very next day we reached, and the very next day I lost my brother. So I never planned. He was just 39 years old. So if anybody says, what is your plan? I said, God has a plan for me. I don't know where I'm going, when I'm going. So let us enjoy, live for the day, enjoy your today. Don't go to the past. Don't start thinking what you'll do after 10 years.
Yes, yes. Said that, especially as I'm seeing it through my vision that the younger generation, like those who are in 40s, 50s, or 30s also today, they have somehow started feeling that for women's especially, I'm talking about that financial independence is empowerment. You have seen life through different lenses. What do you have to say about it? Do you think financial independence is equal to empowerment basically, or yeah,
In
beyond?
very simple words, I would say. And this is the lesson I've learned it from my Amma.
Hmm.
Throughout her life, she lived with a head high only because she was not dependent upon anyone. After my father in law was no more, still she was financially so strong that she used to give it to us rather than depending on us. So, yes, it's very, very important for every woman. One of the reasons to be happy is you need to be financially strong. One of the reasons for a wonderful environment at your home is that everybody, we are taking care of everybody's, their needs, we are standing for them, we are eating together, we are cooking for each other, we are enjoying the meal, we are having gupshup also. That is important. That is also a financial independence, I would say.
Yes, so this is basically a holistic independence. So independence is not only equal to financial independence, yet yes, it is
If
important.
if you are not happy,
Yeah.
those finances are of no
Yeah.
use.
So I think the freedom of the soul, the freedom of the thought processes, the freedom of being able to be yourself
Yes,
is very, very
very, very
important.
important. And just be happy, please, for God's sake. I say it to everybody, all age group. I first say it to myself. Sujata, believe in yourself, believe in your kids, believe in your family. Everything will fall in place. And
Yes,
Almighty
absolutely.
is there.
Yeah. So, what's your success mantra as we are moving towards the end of this conversation, Sujata ma'am? I would like to uh, spill those beans for our viewers today. That what has been beginning from beginning, to start small, uh, to learning from your mistakes, and today living a carefree life where you are also creating a lot of impact to other women's and people's life per se. What has been your success mantra?
Success for me is something very, very different. I don't believe you have a name and a fame. That is success. My success story is key with how many people I'm able to connect, with how many hearts I'm able to touch. I if I could be the reason of somebody's smile, if I could lend my ear to hear somebody's story, if I could learn from maybe my Didi also who's there to help me. And if you learn me, and for me, success is if I have learned from Prerna, for example, in a public, I should be able to say, this is what I've learned from Prerna. For me, a success is key if you have done unknowingly, if you have really said anything to which has hurt that person in a public, learn to say sorry. If we can't do these things, there's nothing as called success.
So
So
well put.
build a relationship which is strong, and it can be strong when you can give a hug. When I walk in the evening, and when I come back to Bangalore after a year and to stay with the kids, it's a holiday home for us. When the people in the society they come and hug you, that heart to heart connect is the biggest success for me.
Yeah. And I
They're
can
waiting
feel
for
it when you're
you.
saying it.
They're waiting for you.
Yeah.
So we have to build a family of our own. चिड़िया तो उड़ जाती है, बच्चे भी उड़ जाते हैं, हम लोग सब बच्चे, हमारे बच्चे भी, we are the ones who had dreamt for them they should do
Hmm.
very good in their life.
Hmm.
We are the ones who had pursued a dream. Oh, my children should go to USA.
Hmm.
Why do you dream? Because whatever you wanted to do, you could not do, so you dream it for your kids.
Yeah, somewhere.
But you should be proud of them.
Hmm.
Whatever they are doing in life, they should be only be healthy and happy. There's no success better than being healthy, being happy.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, it all boils down to your mental peace and being happy and
That's
satisfied.
very, very important.
Right, right. So you have bridged those three, four generations throughout your life, and you have built your entire self and everything that you're doing around, people and connecting with people. Uh, do you have some quick tips to share before we end this conversation to people? How can they really strengthen their people relations? Some two, three tips.
I think so. It starts at your home. So it's your parents. See how your parents are. See how they react to your with your grandparents. Learn from them. It's not necessary to be very blah blah. Ki this brand we are wearing and this holiday we are going to these places to visit. These are very small things. Try to build a home where every door opens to welcome everybody. Every window gives you that fresh thoughts which help you to be a better person. Tell a lot of stories to your kids of your parents, of your grandparents, because what you are doing, you're creating a bonding. You're making them think what your journey has been, what you did in your. We don't have videos to show it to the children. They'll just watch one day, but your experiences, share it with maximum people. You never know, that experience of yours has touched somebody and that person has become more strong. Oh, she also faced so many things. Everybody knows Sujata. Oh, she's very confident. No, Sujata has been always very introvert. Amongst my brothers and sisters, I was the one who lived with the insecurity because I lost my father when I was in eighth. I lost my brother who was just 39 years old. So I lived with the insecurity something will happen to anybody at this point of time. So that insecurity was something which made me feel no, I have to change myself. So the Child in Us program, my mother was behind it, and that made me think, ki, let me do something in life. Hiccups come, but there's no looking back. My mentors, my parents, my grandparents, my husband, my brothers and sisters, everybody, you today, it was written that I'll be able to speak my heart in front of so many people is because it's possible only because of Prerna.
This is almighty,
So
Even
that see, this is what it is. It is destined and it
it is
has to
tested.
happen.
Yes.
I never thought
Yeah.
about this. So when you approached me, I thought, oh wow, it will be so nice to connecting to a person whom I know so beautifully, and she knows me from inside and outside.
Right.
So that is equally important.
Yes.
So my only prayers for everybody is just be happy, just connect, and think your elders are your kids
Oh, so
because they
sweet.
behave like kids. My amma was my child. She was my third child.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And I
So
think this
that
is
is what.
this is a big lesson that I'm taking away. And I'll after this conversation, I'll try from my side that the elderly people who are there around me, connected to me, close to me, I allow them little more opportunity to be a child again and understand. So this is a perspective change that I'm feeling in me after talking to you. That yes, this is a second inning which is very much required in their life, and this is the only way to work on your mental health, because we are also seeing that at this age, it is a serious problem. Mental health is actually becoming a serious problem, and I think this is a solution that we have, spoken in for good 1 hour today. So thank you so much, Sujata ma'am, for giving your precious time to me. I can't tell you how wise, full of wisdom this conversation has been. This is life changing for me, and I'm sure everybody who will hear this conversation through this podcast, they will carry mindset change, for sure. And this is relieving, soothing, and comforting to understand a lot of things, from you, from your experiences of different generational connects that you have built over the period of time. What you're doing is not small, it is huge. And I think it should reach to a wider audience so that they can also learn, connect, and become like you, and stay happy and stay healthy. So thank you so
In
much.
fact, I would like to thank first is Prerna, of course, Almighty, then, of course, Prerna, the resource person who gave me this platform to connect, my parents, my grandparents, everybody in the family, my teachers. I can never forget them.
Yeah,
They were a true asset for the kids, for the school, and for me, I would say, in the last. And all my friends with whom I've built a beautiful family. We don't know each other, but when we connect, it is a lifelong bonding. So thank you so much, Prerna. God bless you. And the podcast is a great platform for so many women to come forward and speak their heart, whatever they want, and on various topics you are taking. So all the very best for your future. Thank you so much. God
thank
bless you.
thank you so much. And
Thank
everybody
you.
who is watching this, once again, I would request you, please subscribe to this channel, like and share it with someone who you believe need to hear this so that they can restart their life at whichever stage they are, uh, and share your supports. So with that,
And I'm Dadi, but I have a bacha in me. Remember that.
yes, lovely, lovely. Thank you so much, Sudhakar. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for
God
being.
bless you.
Thank you.